Hey there, it's Kimberly here with Knit for Brains, and today we got more squares. So stay tuned to this episode of Project Welcome Home. Y'all, we keep getting more and more squares. So we got more squares here for Project Welcome Home, and I'm going to open them now, and I'm very excited. So we're back from our trip, as you know. Mumsy, and I are crocheting like fiends. Let me see if I can turn it over here to you. On all these blankets, and we're getting them done. We're gonna have close to 40, and we're getting them done. We will have 40, if not a little over 40, by the time that this program wraps up for 2024. Now, I did want to give you guys a little bit of a heads up. So first of all, we do have a date for the revealing or giving away all the blankets, and that is Friday, December 20th, 2024. And I'm saying 2024 for a reason. We're doing it at 1:30 in the afternoon Pacific Standard Time. And but we'll do a video afterwards and show everybody. So I was talking to Brett the other night. And I was like, okay, so what am I going to do next year? He goes, why aren't we going to keep doing Project Welcome Home? And I was like, because it's a lot of work. And I've asked enough these people to send in these squares. And I feel like I've run out of favors. And he's like, yeah, but we keep getting new subscribers. That's a good point. And people, you all really, really responded to this cause and to this population, that being the seniors. So we're going to continue with Project Welcome Home. Along with the assisted living, there are 3 components to a lot of these assisted living facilities or senior living facilities, and this one is no different. There is an independent living where people go and you can be 55 plus and you can go and live there. They have their own homes, then they have condos, then they have a main dining room, but you have your own cars, like you're very independent. When you can no longer live that particular lifestyle, then you move to the assisted living, which is where my people are, which is where these blankets are going. In addition to that, there is also a section for memory care patients, and if that is a person's path, then they will go there. There's also a long-term care facility, which somebody might stay in for a couple weeks, a couple months, or not. It's more like a convalescent care. So it would be a step down from a hospital. If the people are residents at the independent living, maybe they had surgery, maybe they don't need to be in the hospital, but maybe they need a little bit more help than being totally independent, they would go to the long-term care, and then you move on from there. So in the independent living specifically, they have a knit and crochet group. And apparently they had been making blankets here and there, not anything near what we've done, but they make crafts for the community, and they've given some blankets to the assisted living facility. So I am going to approach them and say, hey, when these squares come in, will you guys help us? I'll provide the yarn, I'll provide the squares, and then they'll put them together. So I'm going to enlist the help of other elves to put together these Granny Square blankets, and Project Welcome Home will continue. It's just that Mimi, Mumsy, and I cannot do all the work in putting all these blankets together. We would both be crying, and you don't want to see that of us. So that's what we're going to do. So Project Welcome Home will continue. Any squares that I get after like the 1st of December, I can't guarantee that they will be given to the giveaway on December 20th. I'm going to try, but I can't guarantee it. All right. So the squares I have now here have actually come in through the end of December, through the end of November. So that's what we have here. So if we get any more, I'm going to try, but I'm not going to guarantee that they're going to be given out this December. What I'm going to do is continue to make them. I might find another assisted living recipient, or I might just continue to give them to this place because they continue to have residents that come and go. That is the plan. I hope you guys like it. I hope you guys are on board. Those of you that have already donated squares, that doesn't mean that you have to continue, although if you want to, by all means. But hopefully we'll have new subscribers who are learning about Project Welcome Home, and then they will continue, and then this project will live on and on and on. Okay, so that's all being said. So these squares here, a big, huge box, come to us from, let me look at the card. It says, thank you. Oh, these are from Sandy. Thank you, Sandy. Sandy and I have been in communication because she wanted to make sure that her squares would arrive on time. And then I hadn't gotten a call from the P.O. Box guy that they had arrived. And we were both like, oh no, did they get lost? But they didn't. So these come in to us from Sandy. Hello, Kim. Enclosed her. 84. Oh my gosh, 84 6-inch squares made from the wonderful series. So made of the wonderful for the wonderful seniors. All were made using Red Heart. I love this yarn from Hobby Lobby and Walmart's Mainstay. Thank you for this opportunity to spread joy, warmth, kindness, and lots of love that went into making these squares. Thanks to you, Mumsy, for undertaking this endeavor to bring love, warmth to seniors that are going through this huge transition. A yarny friend, sincerely, Sandra. I love that. Sandy, actually, she signed it Sandy. And Sandy is from, I believe that is Maryland. Thank you, Sandy. Yes, your squares have arrived. Let's take a look. Thank you so much. And there's a lot of squares in here. So 84 is going to give us 2 blankets. So thank you so much for doing that. It makes it so much easier. Oh, so these are 14. Oh, and it's so organized too. 14 6-inch squares, pink and purple. Aren't they beautiful? So this is, I don't have to count, 14. I love it. Let's just take a look inside. So I will show you, these are the contrasts. Beautiful. Of course, these are going to go together. Thank you. Lovely. Okay, so this makes it so easy. 14 in a bag. And I know they're 6 inches. Some of them have come in, and I'm not complaining, but some are a little bit less than 6 inches. Some are like bigger than 6 inches. So I have to combine some to make it work, which I've been doing, but it's nice when I just don't have to think about it and go, okay, I grab a bag, here I go. So then here we have 4, so 1 of 3. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. This was 1 of 3. So she has them very, very, very organized. This is group 1 of 3. This was bag 2 of 3. I presume this is bag 3 of 3. Am I right? Yes, 3 of 3. See, I love this. We have a theme going on. So these are the pink with the white background, pink in the middle, and then these are the solid pinks. Love it. These guys, oh my gosh, they're beautiful. These are pink and purple. So these are all going to make one beautiful, glorious blanket. These have that beautiful color on the inside with the white on the outside. That is a variegated. And then this is the solid. This one is going to be made up lickety-split because it's so organized and so easy. So these guys right here will make one blanket. Thank you, Sandy. So just so you guys know, I'm cranking these out. We've kind of developed a little bit of a system. I'm actually able to do about a blanket a day. Takes me about 5 hours, something like that. I'm counting it in TV time, right? And then Mumsy, she's now doing the borders because she likes to do the borders and she really does a good job. And she thinks I can make these faster than she can. So that's sort of the plan. Although I don't want her to tire out. So if I have to start doing the borders, I will do that as well. Okay, so these guys here, these are, let's see, in the middle is the 1 of 3. Yep, these are 1 of 3 14-inch squares. Love the fall colors, Sandy. Love these. So these are kind of a taupe-ish brown. By the way, thank you guys. I was like, what is that color? I had brain fog, and the color was sage. The color sage was in my head, and you guys, I was like, I don't know, is it olive? Is it moss? Sage was the color that I was thinking of, so thank you for that. These are beautiful olive color. Love those. And these are beautiful rust. I love the fall colors. These are going to be done in the next 2 or 3 days, probably, because I've finished a lot of blankets. Now I'm getting down to kind of the like mix and match, but when they come up like this, it's just easy to put them together and we're done. So this is bag 1 of 3. This is 2 of 3. Oh, what a beautiful color. Okay, so more of this yummy kind of a mocha brown. Love that. Sandy, these are beautiful. This, I'm going with sage. Sage, 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 sage. Thank you. Love it. And then this is a beautiful golden, kind of a mustard. So autumny. And you know what's great? These are great for men. But there are some people that just don't like all the foo-foo colors. Boy, there's one I just finished that was like a mix and match of some squares. Whoa. I love it. It is all about color. Wait till I show it to you. But these are beautiful. So these were bag 2 of 3. And then that was bag 1 of 3. And this is bag 3 of 3, fall, and she calls it fall. Sandy, you and I are on the same page. I absolutely see that. So these are those mixed colors. These are beautiful. Gosh, you went through a lot of trouble. You actually picked out the yarns. I'm thinking that you may not have actually had these in your stash, but you went out to buy them. And if you did, thank you. If you had this in your stash, wow. But I'm thinking you probably went out and bought these, the yarns for this. They're gorgeous. So there's the mixed colors, the fall, totally fall. This is a beautiful rust color. And then this is a beautiful, like a taupe or mocha. You're making my life so very easy. So I am just doing a, like a single crochet granny square. I was doing like the double crochets. And if a blanket's a little bit on the smaller side, or maybe I'm a little short on the squares, then I'll do the granny square double crochet inside, because that makes it a little bit bigger. With this one here, since they're the perfect size, I'm just going to do the single crochet and join as you go. These are amazing, Sandy. Thank you so much. I love them. I'm so glad that we arrived, that they came. And I found them. I had them dig. They were actually right on the top. They weren't hard to find. But I said, just in case you haven't missed any, I had them go through all of their packages. All right, so this is going to go over here. Put that down right there. Okay. Thank you. All right, the next one is coming into us from Bonnie in Saugus, Massachusetts, also known as Purple Tulip Crochet. I do recall this name because the first time they came in, so I know that these have come in before, the Beard was like, you've ordered more yarn. Like, no, I haven't. He's like, what's this Purple Crochet? And I'm like, I don't know. It's just a really cool name for a person who crochets. That's what it's called. And looking at the contents of this bag, apparently Bonnie's color is purple. And I know Bonnie has done some of these before, so thank you. Oh goodness. Okay, I'm glad I didn't start the mix and match because Bonnie, I think we might have a winner here. There's a card, and it's to me. So I'm going to open it. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Oh, it's so pretty. What pretty flowers. They kind of look Hawaiian. Here's another bunch of squares. Looking forward to seeing the reveal with the residents. Heart, Bonnie. Love, Barney. Thank you, Bonnie. It's getting very, very close. Very close. The residents have no idea. But I think now the staff is really excited. They're going to be there to help us. So let's see what Bonnie gave us. Purple. Lovely. Oh my gosh. I'm going to be haunted by moss from now on. Or sage. This is beautiful. Lovely. Ooh, I like these. Love how these tie in together. Moss and gray. Kind of a butter color. Lovely. Oatmeal, I would call that. Okay. A couple of those. And a couple more purples. And a maroon or a wine color. Lovely. Thank you. This stash over here, we have got some rust. Love the pumpkin colors. This one ties in beautifully. Jewel tones, more of a little bit of a claret, maybe rust color. Hey, there's got to be a prettier name than rust, but that's what came to mind. These guys are lovely. I love the mottled in the middle. This is pretty, blue and greens, and it's a variegated yarn, I can tell. A nice aqua. Sage. I'll never forget that name now, thank gosh. Oatmeal and a beautiful royal blue. So we've got 22 squares. Lovely, lovely. Bonnie, thank you. Thank you so much. I do have a mix match that I was just about to what am I going to do? These are the right size. You're going to help me tremendously getting all that together. Yay. Thank you. All right. Last box we have here. Ooh, this is to us from Edmond, Oklahoma. I think I received something from them before. I do believe. I'm starting to recognize the names of the places. Okay, let's see if we can tuck into this easily. You have to be very careful because you don't want to cut any squares. Okay. I think I told you, we're going to do a final count when it's all said and done, so we know how many squares. And we're going to take a picture. This was the Brit's idea because he's such a smart dude. I mean, he married me, but I'm not quite sure that was the smartest thing he did. Maybe. Anyways, that we're going to take a picture each blanket that was completed so you all can see your finished work. Now, some of them will have been a conjoined effort, and some of them are just yours complete. So take a look for that. Oh, lovely. And they're all organized. Let me move it over here. Oh, Kimberly and Mumsy. First of all, she used I Love This Yarn. I'm assuming they're all I Love This Yarn. Because, well, we'll see. It feels like it's the same, but we'll see. Kimberly and Mumsy, but she included some little charms. I think these are stitch markers. I could be wrong, but they're beautiful. What are you doing? Okay, look at those. Oh, I'm going to open the card, but I think I'm right that they're stitch markers. The card says, "Thanks for doing what you do." How could I stop this program? I was sad thinking, okay, we're going to stop the program. Brett's like, no, you can't stop this program. So we're going forward with it, people. Thanks for being a big-hearted you. Oh, this is from Pat Whitaker. And yes, Pat, I do remember coming in from you before. The pinks and lavenders are Hobbii Lobby. I love this yarn. The green and orange are Big Twist. The yellow and turquoise are Scripps. I love your channel, and I love doing these squares. Thank you. I'm so glad that you guys, she didn't say anything about stitch markers, but that's what I'm going with. And I believe these are just, oh my gosh, they're beautiful. Wow. Did you make these? Pat, if you're watching, comment and let me know if you actually made these. Here, I'm going to let the camera do what it needs to do. It's focus in. They're beautiful. Thank you so much. Thank you so very much, Pat. That is so lovely of you to do that. Wow. You're giving me something as a gift. I love it. I'm going to put these back in here. I have a great keeper, and I have to find it. It's a little, like a little pill box that I think Mumsy bought for me in when we were in England. And it has my little puffins on it, and it's my stitch counter box. When I find it, I will show you, and that's what they're going to go in. Okay, so let's take a look at these. You named them. I love it. Thank you so much. These are 10 squares, and it's beautiful. I'm calling this like a terracotta. And she did say here, let's see. I'm going to read as we go along. Okay, so the lavender are Hobbii Lobby. I love this yarn. So that's these guys. Smell good. They smell good. They smell lovely. Yes, my voice is a little raspy. That's what you get when you get off a cruise. But it's not COVID this time. But I did get it on the cruise. These are beautiful. So I love how she did that drop down front stitch. I love that stitch. It's the front post double crochet is what they call it. But I call it a drop down, and I think it's beautiful. So these all have that design on them. Lovely. And did she say how many there were? She didn't, but I can count them. That's easy. So these are lavender. These are these are Hobbii Lobby. I love this yarn. Okay, and the pinks as well. So those are going in here. The pinks and the lavenders are in here. Let's see. So I think these are still all I Love This Yarn by Hobbii Lobby. Look at these. Beautiful. So all of these have that front post double crochet. I love the texture of those. Hot pink. Beautiful. More like a fuchsia pink. I don't know if it looks hot pink in the camera, but it's a little bit more muted than that, which is great. And then these lavender ones. Love it, love it, love it. Thank you. Again, this is going to be very easy. And I was praying because I saw more come in. I'm like, oh, please make them easy. And they are. These I can do. Like I said, I'm trying to do one a day. So I'm getting about 5 to 6 blankets done in a week. And we have We're not even to the first part of December yet. First part's like next week. This is the very end of November. I think I'll have them all done. My goal is to have every square that I have here put into a blanket. That's the goal. Anything that I receive after this, I can't guarantee. Just putting that out there. I promise. I'll try. And then these are, I love it. It's kind of like a sprinkles cupcake. Isn't that pretty? So these are all going to go together with those. And these other ones might have to be a little bit of a mix and match, maybe, but we'll see. If I have enough of the pinks and purples, I'm going to put all those together. Count them later. Oh, gosh. Oh, but wait. There's more. I don't know what I was thinking. I just didn't look in the box again. Okay. Yeah, I get it. I got enough squares now. I'm pretty sure of it. And this is the Big Twist value. Thank you for including your yarn labels too. Everybody who does. Beautiful sage. Love these guys. And there's 10 squares of these. And there's 10 squares of these. So these are going to go together. There's 8 squares of in here. See, you guys are counting them out. I love this. Because if you got, I'm not very good at math. Some people have actually come in and said, you know, you're not very good at math. Okay, fine. Thank you. That is not what my degree was in. Thank you very much. I get it. Thanks for telling me. Not you guys, but I understand. I'll accept it. I'll accept it. That's fine. If that is the worst criticism that I get on this channel, thank you. I'm very happy about that. Honestly, I don't really get any criticism on this channel. And I'm like, really? You guys actually like me? I mean, how could you be offended by anybody who does crochet? But I have a lot of my contemporaries who are getting very upset because they're like, people are commenting and I was like, wow, really? We're nice over here. I don't know. Anyways, there's that front post, double crochet. Love it. The bump. Love it. These are in this beautiful fuchsia. So these are going to go with the lavender. It looks like, I believe, that I have enough to make 2 blankets out of here. So these guys are going together with this beautiful Sprinkles Cupcake Speckled and the lavender and the Sprinkles Cupcake Speckles. These are going back in here. And these guys and the sage, and there's more of these. I think I put them back in here. Hold on. So there's 10 here, like I said. There's 10 here. So these are going together. There's 8 of these, sage, 7 of these, beautiful. Not sure, but I can count them. That's okay. Simple counting I can do. Yellow, and then this beautiful. So this yellow is beautiful. And then this turquoise and yellow. I'll show you. So there's just some solid turquoise. And then this one real pretty one. Isn't that pretty? Thank you for using your scraps on these. I can tell. All right, so these are going to go in the box, and then Kimberly's going to have to sit down. They might actually join in with the ones that came in this other package, which came to us from Purple Tulip, Massachusetts, Saugus, Massachusetts. These all look like they might be the same size. Let me check and see. Oops. Oops. Ouch. So on top of this cold thing that I have, I was like, you know what? I feel good enough. I'm going to work out. Oh, these are a little different size, so that's fine. They just won't go together, but that's fine. I thought, you know what? I feel good. I'm going to go do a workout. Would you believe that either the coughing that I've been doing or I just did a twist wrong and I threw out my back. Oh, I'm tired. I'm sick and tired of being sick. I'm just like done. So no workout for Kimberly until this all gets done. Thank you, thank you, thank you to Sandy and Pat and Bonnie. Bonnie, I was thinking purple and I was like, she's not purple. She has a name, Bonnie. All right, thank you all very, very, very much. These will be put in. And if you don't know, I am doing through December 20th. I can't guarantee after that. But I am doing a Facebook Live to show you the squares that we've done, the finished blankets, and I'm also doing a little bit of like crochet in the middle of it. So that's going to be every Friday at 5 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, all live here on the channel. So if you're around, tune in for it. You can see the blankets, and it's usually maybe like a half hour. It's not terribly long, but you know, just so I can kind of tuck in with you guys. And thank you. Thank you so much. This is so special. I absolutely love these. And who doesn't need stitch markers? I always need stitch markers. All right. And these, I'm going to put Bonnie's in here with the rest of them. And the cards, not forgetting the cards or the tags. All of it goes together. All right. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. This was another pretty big haul for Project Welcome Home. These squares are going to be amazing. The seniors are going to love them. If you're just joining us, thank you so much. Welcome. We're so happy that you're here. If you're interested about Project Welcome Home, just go to the tab. I have a playlist all about Project Welcome Home. If you go to the very first video, you'll hear all about it. You can see the email address, and you can also see the P.O. box. If you want to join in, go ahead and send in squares. We're just asking for a 6-inch square, ideally, that we are making blankets for assisted living. And the blankets are about somewhere between like 36 to 42 inches. So if I make a blanket that is 42 squares, that's about perfect. That's kind of what we're going for. 6-inch squares, and we do 6 rows of 7 or 7 rows of 6, however you want to look at it. All right. Well, that's all I have for right now. Thank you guys so much. If you haven't already done it, please subscribe, but definitely like this video. It pushes us up in our rankings. And you guys, we're getting really close to 4,000 subscribers plus. So thank you so much for that. I will be back very soon. We got a lot more stuff coming up. So definitely tune in, hit that notification bell so you get all the notifications of every video that I do. Thanks so much for watching. This is Kimberly with Knit for Brains. And as always, I'll see you soon.